Archer is fucking harder, man, I think.
Yeah. Maybe harder to start with.
I like Swordsman.
Ryan, you can't just keep playing swordsman all the time.
Just basically what Vampire Survivors is like.
I don't know, man. I didn't play a Vampire Survivor. Bombers were here, you can ask him.
Fuck this game.
Wow.
Hello?
Oh,
Oh, yo. Yo, what game is this?
Holes of Torment?
What do you mean? It's Diablo 4.
It looks like Diablo -4.
Yeah, it's the new season.
Oh my god.
This is what you have to look forward to.
They as you can see, they nerfed barbarians pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh,
you ever played
shit.
Vampire Survivors, Sean?
Nope.
You've seen people play it?
Is it kind of similar to this?
Yeah, this is like a
Sequel?
not a sequel. It's kind of the same genre, you know.
Oh, I see. I mean, reminds me of Project Zomboid, but obviously a little bit more combat-y.
Yeah.
Are those all like skeletons?
I think so.
That's a lot of skeletons you gotta deal with.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think the one with the aura around it's a boss. It's kind of like a roguelike game. Basically, the monsters get harder and harder as time goes on, but you also level up and get more abilities, right?
Right.
When you level up, you get to randomly choose. So.
Isn't that the game Amish and Cheesy was playing? It's kind of
Yeah,
like
Vampire-
this. Oh, is
Vampire
that it?
Yep.
Ah, okay. That game. I mean, visually it was kind of crazy.
Oh yeah. I think this one is a bit more visually pleasing, but this is also a newer game, right? So
Yeah, yeah. The one, yeah, Amish was playing. What I obviously didn't know what was going on. Like, there's way too many like things.
why is an old man standing on that pier?
Oh no! Wait.
Oh, yo.
There's too many.
So if you die, you lose everything.
Nope.
It's a roguelite. So basically, if you die, you just go back to the select characters select lobby area.
Uh-huh.
But you get to keep. I think you get to keep your gear, right? Right?
Yeah, you get to keep your gear and your money.
But no level.
No.
It's edge.
The point of the game is kind of like you start a mission wherever, you get as far as you can, try to complete objectives while you're doing it, upgrade your gear and stuff. But you know, every time you start level 1, right?
Right.
But
As
does the
early-
gear make it easier? Like, does it make
Yeah.
a drastic change?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can use your money to purchase skills and abilities.
Oh, I see.
I think it's different because I think in Vampire Survivors, I don't think you get to keep gear. Like you had things you get to keep, but it wasn't gear. It was like different kind of enchantments and stuff.
Right. Yeah, I remember Amish keep saying like at the end it was getting so hard, and he was like constantly dying to the boss. Wait,
Oh
so
my God.
there's no map? It's just like straight line of this courtyard thing?
This one is.
Oh, I see. Just different level. Different map, I guess. Oh my god.
Where's the Starkey crew tonight?
I have no idea.
What the fuck is that? Guy and a horse?
Just kill him.
Oh my god, he's charging at you.
Oh, fuck.
Why?
Holy shit! He just
Dude.
fucking ruined you.
Oh my god.
This level is really hard.
You have a healing potion? Oh my god.
No.
I
So
think the only way to heal is if you have like an ability that saps health or something. Also, you slowly regenerate over time.
Oh my god, you're gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
That horse guy's fucking you up real bad.
That flying skeleton is fucking you up too. I mean, the flying skull with the fucking horn.
Yeah. That skeleton horse guy must be like a special boss. He's clearly out of your league right now. I wonder if it's like Vampire Survivors, where if you go to a certain spot on the map, it spawns like a special boss.
Maybe.
And how come none of these guys are dying?
Or it's not doing enough damage.
Oh. Oh my god.
10 health.
10.
Oh man. Oh, you're fucked.
Oh, he's charging, he's charging.
Problem is Ryan's not picking like he's not killing guys, so he's not getting XP or anything. So
What's that there? Oh my god. Jesus.
I think that one's a bit too hard.
Shake Shack opened up near my place, so we went to go grab it.
Shake Shack?
Yeah,
Nice.
Nice.
it was so bad though.
So
What?
bad.
Why?
Yeah, I had a really good Shake Shack when I was in London, and I had really good memories of it. So today, I took my family to down there, and we wanted to have a nice day out with a Shake Shack burger and milkshake and everything.
Mhm.
Oh man, it was so bad. The bun was like, I mean, not the bun, like the patty was like so salty. It was like over seasoned,
That sucks.
greasy. Everything was just off balance. Um, it wasn't really good. The atmosphere, like it's Shake Shack, so like the interior wise and the service is fine, but burger and the fries overcooked. It was greasy as hell.
Dang.
Yeah. And they've been open for almost like 6 months now, so it should be better or optimized, but really not. It was really bad.
Back to In and Out it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and my wife and I were like keep talking about In and Out, how like we're keep we're comparing it to In and Out, right? We're like, oh yeah, In and Out is like way like miles better. It's not even comparable.
The Shake Shack we had in Japan was pretty good, right?
No.
I mean, no.
I think I got like stomachache from eating there.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, that's your own problem. Me and Bradley were fine.
I mean, like the Shake Shack burger I had it when I was traveling in London. It was really nice. It was like gourmet burger, like kind of small portion and a little bit expensive, but it's a good burger. So I had no issues. But
Yeah,
then
I-
this one, fuck, maybe I had my hopes up too high, but it was like super expensive too. We ordered 3 burgers, not a combo, right? Just 3 burgers. One was like just plain cheeseburger for my daughter. The two were like a little bit more fancier one, but still 3 burgers, 1 fry, 1 drink, and it cost us $50.
That's
Wow.
expensive, man.
Yeah, yeah. It was like 47 plus, I mean, 48 after everything, after tip and tax. They were demanding tax. They were demanding tip as well, so I had
Oh,
to pay a
wow.
little bit. Yeah. Like you could still opt out and say no tip, right? But there's like an option to go there. It's like it takes a while to get to that place, and the server's just staring at you while you do that. So I got pressured in, so just, I just hit
Yo,
15%.
don't fucking give into that pressure, man.
Yeah, I shouldn't have, because it's not served, right? So you have to go pick it up anyways.
Yeah, I don't tip in those scenarios. I never.
Yeah, yeah, I shouldn't have, but I don't know. There were a lot of people lining up for it too. I just got like peer pressured. But when I got back, I checked the Google reviews on it, and it's like 3.5 stars.
Oh no.
Yeah. Whereas if you compare like In-N-Out, any In-N-Out Google reviews, it's like 5 out of 5. Easy. I feel like it's not well optimized yet, so the cook, the whoever's like grilling the meat, whatever, seasoning it, did a poor job on it. And milkshake was like a-okay. It wasn't special, but it was like $7 for a milkshake. So I was expecting a little bit more, but it is what it is. I love how nobody's playing Diablo anymore.
We'll see, man. New season starting in less than a week, so
When is it? July 20th?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I'm
Any-
skeptical. I'm skeptical that when the season starts, we'll see how many people actually stick with it.
Yeah, didn't you say they're only adding like 7 uniques into the game?
No, 6 uniques.
Oh, yeah, okay.
6 uniques, 7 legendary aspects.
What? Why?
Yeah, it's not a lot.
That's sad. I think I already seen like similar, like same uniques already.
Well, yeah, because if your class is anything like mine, there's only like maybe 10 uniques for your class, and that's including the generic ones.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's no bueno.
It's not a lot, but you know what the developer said. If you've gotten enough out of the game, then just go play other games.
Wait, so do you need Battle Pass? You don't, right?
I don't know actually.
It's a seasonal pass. So in order to get the rewards, you have to play the season.
Right. Okay. And do you get to keep those at the end of the season?
I think so.
Okay. Okay, season journey. Complete chapters of the season journey to earn rewards, including the legendary aspects, mystery title, blah blah blah. Season blessings.
Also, don't forget, if you want any of your progress to carry over in the new season, make sure you log in between July 18th and July 20th. Because if you don't, it doesn't carry over any of your
What's
progress.
not even a thing?
What?
Because Blizzard is inept, okay?
So wait, so if you cannot log in between 18th and 20th and the season 1 starts, you lose all your progress?
Yeah, when you make a new season character, nothing carries over.
What the fuck?
Fucked.
That's fucked.
Right, yeah, it is fucked. It's typical Blizzard.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it even says, I just opened Diablo 4, and it was like, reminder, log in your most progress character between July 18th and July 20th.
What if you're on vacation?
You're fucked.
You're fucked. Tough shit, dude.
Why?
That's really bad.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad.
So all your map progress is gone then.
If
Yeah,
you don't
map-
log in.
Not just your map progress. Like you, no, actually, yeah. Well, no,
Like-
hold on. Your map progress, your I think your Lilith altar progress, and maybe even your campaign progress.
Wait, so if you log in between the 18th and 20th, you still keep all of those, right? The map and Lilith, whatever,
You
everything,
keep,
right?
you keep your map, the Lilith altars, and your campaign progress.
Yes, okay. If you log in.
Yeah, everything else gets reset.
What do you mean, like everything else?
Literally everything gets reset. So like any of the other renowned stuff, like progress for dungeons and whatever, it all gets reset back to normal.
Right. Okay. And you start with level 1.
Level 1.
Do you have option to not to opt into season characters and just play as normal?
Yeah, you can play normal, but if you play normal, you don't get any new content.
Right.
Yeah, all the new content you can only experience if you
In
play the
season, right? With level 1.
Mm-hmm. Which is why a lot of people are complaining. Right?
It's
It's
such
like
a stupid system.
it's just a garbage system.
Yeah. I don't want to start from scratch.
The only kind of silver lining to this is if you want to make a new character, like a different class.
Now, like, wait until the season starts and then start.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
like that's why weren't you, Ryan, and Riley thinking about making a druid?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe Druid, yeah.
I have not seen them add a single necromancer armor to the game since like launch.
Oh, yeah.
Every,
Don't give a
everything
shit
is
about
like
them.
everything's like barbarian, druid, rogue. I don't even
Not
think
even
I've seen a sorcerer one.
No, yeah, yeah. I haven't seen any.
Not see the problem. The thing is here. This is my theory: is that sorcerer is or was the most played class at launch. So kind of like they're not in any rush to fix your class.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people played it anyways.
yeah,
Same thing with Necro. Necros were people liked in the Necro in the level 30 beta, right?
yeah.
So they kind of nerfed them to shit and left them like that. They also had the best starting armor in the shop, so like basically they've haven't added anything. It's like nothing.
That's crazy.
I've seen them add. I think I've seen them add 2 rogue armors. I think 1 or 2 barbarian armors and like 3 druid armors and like 4 mounts. Yeah, and again, no source armor, no necromancer armor.
That's Sedge.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Get out of there.
They're adding new armors, like a new armor set, like an actual set to the game. I think it's 1 for each class.
Wow. Like 1 unique per class or armor.
Yeah. Well, the uniques is like it's only 6, so basically you can expect 1 for your class. Yeah.
Oh, right. So not necessarily all gears, just 1 out of all that gears per
Yeah, like-
class. It could be like fucking boots. It could be like helm.
Yep.
But 1 per class. Fuck.
What I'm thinking is there's gonna be 1 unique per class, so 5 of the uniques, and then like 1's gonna be a generic unique.
Yeah. Like amulet, ring, or whatever.
I'm gonna laugh if any of these uniques are gonna be super uniques. You know, those super uniques that only drop at level 85 plus.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, Ryan? Can you imagine if that's like one of the ones they added to the game?
I
Hold
don't
on,
know.
hold on. They added a new sorcerer. They just
I don't know about this anymore.
here, let me see if I can show you. Let's see. So this is the one they just added.
Okay. I don't get it.
Why is there makeup on this? What the fuck?
That is weird.
Why? Is that part of the armor? I mean, I don't know. I like the front and the shoulders, but that's it.
Yeah.
Here they added yet another druid armor.
Another druid armor.
They added horse armor, many horse armor. They had rogues get Vista. You know,
Yeah.
Ryan's gotten This is a new one for barbarians.
Yeah.
I think this is the one they added for druid. I get another one.
Yeah.
And then they had another one, but I already bought it. So they had 3 new armors. I think this is a new one. So rogues had at least 2 new ones. Can't remember if this one is new. I think this one might also be new.
Yeah.
So rogues got 3.
3. Barbarians have 1.
Sorcerers now have 1.
Yeah.
I think they may have added 1 necromancer one. Oh, I think this is new too. Actually, I just remembered they added this one. So sorcerers got 2. Yeah. there you go.
Yeah, that's nice.
If you want to be a bird lady, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Bird lady with fucking skulls on it. Sure.
Alright. I like this one. I had this one at launch though.
The fuck is that? It's a necro?
No, this is a sorcerer.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Yeah, if you want to have like eyes and shit.
Robotic face.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I like it because it's funky. I like this. This looks cool.
Yo,
I don't know. Like I said,
glowing horsey saddle.
sorry.
Glowing horsey saddle.
Oh yeah. Like I was saying, I don't know how long the new season will last for people.
We'll see. I think my friend's like done playing this game already. he got to the end of the story and he got bored after playing like dungeons and over again.
And I don't know, like at least even Diablo 3 had a better story than this one.
Yeah,
Even the story in this one's not that great.
no. Diablo 3, yeah, I agree. They were lacking a little bit. I mean, they were lacking in dungeon department, but they had like a little bit of a, you know, fun content in there that kept you going.
Yeah.
Remember they had one of those like unicorn area where you get a lot of good loots in there.
Yeah, the rainbow level or whatever.
Yeah, like the Easter egg type of things.
Like Diablo 2 had the cow level. Like
Yeah, exactly. Diablo is known for that kind of shit, you know?
Yeah.
So they should have just brought that in.
I don't think there's anything like that in Diablo 4. But,
Yeah,
you know, my
yeah.
prediction is that they're going to add one eventually. And they're going to say, oh, this wasn't in there from the start. No one ever found it. You guys didn't find it. It was here. It was here the whole time.
Idiots. Yeah, if it's not discovered by the people in online, in the internet by now, it's not here. It's not there.
See, but look at this message. Season of the Malignant is coming. Right?
Yeah.
Coming on July 20th. You scroll down, it's like, most importantly, we urge you to log into Diablo 4 with your most progressed Eternal Realm character after patch 1.1, which is on July 18th. Doing so will ensure that the progress you made in the campaign and discovering the map and unlocking the altars carries over from your Eternal Realm character to your new seasonal character. Don't forget, July 18th, 2 days.
I
Why isn't
see.
that automatic?
Yeah, like I don't get the logic behind you making you log in between the period so that you're saved. I don't get that. Just let, like,
Okay,
can it
so-
be just like a fucking button or just make it automatic?
So there's 2 things. A, they're either incompetent and they can't, like, there's a technical reason why they can't do this, which means they're incompetent. Secondly, if it's not that's not the case, then they're doing this strictly to make sure that people who play it don't even get the progress. Like they're making you completely restart, right? For some reason, because you know, Blizzard is known for having people like doing whatever it takes to keep people in their game, right?
Yeah.
Like just look at WoW. It's like they do whatever it takes. Like every time a new WoW expansion comes out, they always release brand new progression systems designed to wait. Basically, it makes everything obsolete, makes everyone restart back from one, basically, right?
Yeah.
So like either they couldn't program it technically, which means they, and then or they're doing it on purpose, right?
Yeah.
And
That's a major sedge, though.
yeah,
I feel like it does more harm than good, you know? Like, it's gonna deteriorate people. Like, when they find out on, like, say, July 22nd or 23rd or whatever, when they log in for the first time, oh, they just heard the news that the new season came up, but they didn't know about this detail. And they just log in casually on 23rd, whatever. And they're like, hey, what the fuck? Like, all my altars gone and my fucking map's gone? Like, I'm not gonna fucking play again. Waste my time again on this shit.
I
This
feel
is so
bad.
dumb.
I feel bad for the people who played hardcore and lost their characters and they don't have a character to log in
Yeah,
with. It's like fuck them, I guess.
yeah, totally.
Like imagine if you're playing hardcore and then like right on the 18th or whatever, you die and you lose your character.
Oh my god.
Alright, it's bug.
I mean, yeah, the entire execution of this like season rollout is fucked up a little bit, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. You know what the really fucked up part thing is that in Diablo 3, it was automatic,
Oh yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
right? It's like
Yeah,
if you look at Diablo 3, there's so many more quality of life stuff that they didn't carry over. Like,
true. Yeah,
for instance, for example, when you're enchanting your items in Diablo 3, it tells you what the possible rolls are in the game. You don't
Yeah, I
have to look
remember
it
that.
up on a fucking website, right?
Yeah,
But you
yeah,
remember that, Ryan?
No.
I remember.
Yeah, that's like there's so many quality of life things in Diablo 3 that they just
That makes sense logically.
yeah, right? Like it makes sense if you're trying to make a game that's, that players, want to have fun in.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm pretty sure the reason why they don't have this stuff in is because they came out with Diablo Immortal. People fucking gave them a lot of shit for it, so they rushed to make Diablo 4.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the reason. They rushed to make this game, and it shows. It's missing a lot of quality of life stuff.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, gradually they're gonna add those like things in there after season after season.
Oh,
Oh, rip.
it's stuck on a
Ripperooskies.
rock.
Ripperino.
I hope they at least carry over the transmogs, because, like, they better. Fuck, I unlocked all the transmogs. I better be able to make my guy look decent from the start.
Yeah.
Probably not.
It wouldn't make sense if they don't let you, because you can already you can do that across all your characters. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter what class you are, right? So if they make it so that it doesn't carry over your transmogs, it means they had to put in work to make sure it didn't work. Because it already works like that.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned, like, Diablo 3 actually had really good features of the game. Like, obviously it wasn't, obviously the fucking camel that broke the straw in the back is the auction house of the Diablo 3, but they fixed it at the end. That they had a good storyline. They were kind of, lacking on the dungeon department, but they could have also added that later. So Diablo 4, as a natural progression, just keep the same style that everyone loved. Remove the auction house. Yeah, you did that. That's good. But keep all the good shit. Don't reinvent the fucking wheel and ruin it.
People complain about the story in Diablo 3. I didn't think it was that bad. To be
It,
honest.
it was pretty good.
It's way better than 4, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Um, frustration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like, I think they rushed it because of that incident they had at the BlizzCon. I think the
Oh, yeah.
guys not have phones incident.
Yeah, the infamous.
Yeah,
What happened?
that the part where this guy came up and said like, this is only for mobile game only for Diablo 4.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's when they announced Diablo Immortal, right?
Oh yeah, Immortal. Yeah, it was Immortal, and like this PC gamer came up to like the microphone and is like, "Is this like some sort of a off-season joke or?" And then the developers were like, "No, no, no. This is like full-on mobile-only platform game," and started like saying, "Oh, you guys don't have phones. We all have phones, right?"
Yeah. He said something like, "Is this an off-season April Fool's joke?"
Yeah. He said something like that, and everyone's like booing and shit. And the developer, one of the developers, like Chinese dude, he's like, "Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
Yeah.
I mean, show some respect to fucking PC gamers."
Like, keep in mind, those rumors were gonna make a Diablo announcement, so everyone was expecting Diablo 4.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. It
Uh,
was time for Diablo 4, and they all agreed that Diablo 3 fucked up because of the auction house. Eventually they fixed it, but like everyone wanted that, continuation of the story.
yeah. I think people would have been expecting another expansion for Diablo 3, but they had already announced prior to that BlizzCon that they were done making expansions, right?
Yeah.
So people were like, okay, so they're working on another Diablo. They're not making an expansion for Diablo 3. It must be Diablo 4, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, here's the mobile game.
Yeah.
Strictly
People pissed.
mobile.
Yeah, everyone was fucking pissed.
Yeah. I mean, that's where the money is. I don't argue with that, but like, fuck, show some fucking respect to like PC gamers.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. The crowd they're talking to aren't mobile gamers.
Exactly, and also Blizzard's there in this like fucking pile of cash right now is all because of PC gamers that who bought the game like 10 years ago. I mean, that's the foundation of the Blizzard, right?
Yeah.
So
It reminds me of Konami when they
yeah,
infamously dumped all they basically took all their video game IPs and were like, we're no longer making video games, guys. We're gonna start making gambling machines. We're gonna make pachinko machines, right?
yeah. I remember that.
Pachinko
And then-
machines, really?
Yeah. But the funny thing is they came back. Now they're making video games.
Yeah.
I guess the money was there. Money was there, man.
Money was there for pachinko machines, yeah. Same with mobile games. I mean, a lot of like teenagers with phones. I mean, they don't obviously buy PCs right away because it's a huge expense for them.
Yeah.
But they all have phones, right? So they know the market. But that's just like very thin analysis of PC gamers. I mean, it's just gamers in general.
They kind of fucked up if you think
Yeah.
about it, because remember Blizzard no longer has relations in China,
Yeah.
and that's like a big mobile. That's like the biggest one of the biggest mobile game markets.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I mean, it wasn't even their own developed game. It was like just knockoff of like some Chinese branded game, right? Rebranded of some Chinese game. The Immortal.
was it? No,
It wasn't. It wasn't developed by Diablo at all, or I mean Blizzard at all.
oh really? No, yeah, they had a company work on it, right?
Yeah. So it's like subcontracted out to some Chinese developer. All the mechanics and the style, the UI was exactly the same as like some weird Chinese game.
Wait, are you sure? Because I watched gameplay. I was gonna say it looks actually pretty similar to Diablo 4.
I mean, yeah, obviously the graphics and the characters, they had to change it to Diablo. But what I'm saying is like the shooting mechanics, the physics engines they use inside, the
Oh, yeah.
control mechanics, where the buttons are placed, the button layout, like all everything about the game, it just except for the skins and the renderings, everything else is the same. The menu is the same. It's exactly the same game as like some other fucking Chinese knockoff, but obviously they added like storylines and a little bit more Diablo content in it, so it looks
Yeah.
Diablo, but it's not really developed by them. They only added like a skin to it. So say for example let's say you buy like a Lexus, right? It's like Toyota but with Lexus skin on it.
Yeah, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Obviously Lexus has more quality to it nowadays, but like that's exactly what they did.
I'm actually even a little bit disgusted by it because you can, if you've seen Diablo 4 or Immortal, you can kind of see some elements of it in Diablo 4.
Yeah.
Like, especially the MMO elements. The MMO elements first made their debut on Immortal, and then they carried that over to Diablo 4.
Yeah. Yeah, I think some YouTuber, like the game review YouTuber, analyzed the difference between the original Chinese version of this game versus the Diablo Immortal.
Yeah.
And like some parts, like the magic spells one of the sorcerers cast and how they look, the characters' face
Yeah.
expressions, like the you know where the font lives, the map location icon, and like all of that is identical to the game. It's like one-to-one copy. Obviously, like Diablo Lane Blizzard, they changed the tone of the game, the color profile of the game is slightly different, but
Oh, yeah.
everything else is like the same.
Speaking of which, they did this fucking thing with the last developer. I don't know what you call it. It's like stream developer, whatever their announcement thing.
Oh.
They like combined this, like it was supposed to be for Diablo 4, but they combined like Diablo 4 and Diablo Immortal announcements together.
Okay.
So people were like, "The fuck you talking about Diablo Immortal? Like, tell us the news about Diablo 4. What is this?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "But first, let us tell you about what's happening in Diablo Immortal." It's like
Yeah.
no one fucking cares, man.
Yeah. Remember that?
I don't know, man. Maybe when the new season rolls around, maybe I'll also make a druid ride. We can all be druids.
Let's go, Team Druid.
But yeah, 4 druids, 1 party.
Druid Bros?
Yep.
Druid bros. We'll see. I might do it, but I want to see what the patch notes are first. I'll probably run nature magic. I think Sean, you said you're gonna run nature magic too, right?
Say what?
You said you're
Druid
interested
magic?
in the nature magic portion.
Nature
of
magic.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't decided yet, but like I think I need AoE for sure, and I need a little bit of distance. I can't be like melee type character. Like so, I don't think I'll be enjoying playing barbarian, for example, for that reason.
Okay.
So I would rather my style of game is my style of play is like rogue, or sorcerer, or maybe necromancer, depending on how you play it, I guess. And druid if I can get some distance between the foe and myself. And then a bunch of like AoEs.
Yeah, I'm kind of a similar mind actually.
You know.
I mean, I don't mind playing melee characters, but I feel like I have more fun when I have some range.
Yeah, like I mean, the issue with me playing melee is that I don't know what I'm doing when I'm like stuck in between like fucking monsters all the time. Like I can't even tell what my character's doing. I know I'm pressing all the skills and shit, but like am I dodging or am I just standing still? Or I guess you're not dodging, but like, you know, like
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to tell what's going on in the middle. I mean, that's what the tanks are for. So if you're happy to play that kind of style and that role, that yeah, it makes sense. But for me, it doesn't kind of jive. So. Anyways, with the fucking rent.
Yeah, well deserved rant. That's fine.
I really want to see the game first, how the season plans out, and then rant about it. I'm pretty sure I'll be ranting about it. Like, what the fuck is this? Is this what they call season 1? Yeah, fuck this.
Yeah. I wonder if it'll turn out like Destiny, kind of. Because like Destiny at launch and season 1 was kind of rough. The early seasons were kind of rough, so we'll see. I feel like Diablo 4 could be like Diablo 3. It'll be good like 2 or 3 years down the road.
Yeah. Diablo 3, like, last couple years of Diablo 3 was pretty good. I mean, it almost started... It was immediately better when they removed the auction house. And then obviously, like, I think Cheesy was keep saying that too, like immediately when they removed the auction house, for the couple months when they had to deal with the inflation, it was kind of weird. But then once that was kind of settled and everyone was like back to gear grinding and a little bit of, you know, dungeon rolls and shit, that was it was getting better for sure. And then after season, they fixed a lot of issues with the game, so...
We can only hope, man.
Yeah, you can only hope. Yeah. Gotta go to bed now.
Alright, man.
No
No
Starkeys here, Sedge.
Sedge.
How come you guys don't play Starkey? Come on, man.
I've never really... I played StarCraft, but I never really played multiplayer StarCraft. I always do like
Single player?
either
arcade
single
style?
player or like custom shit. Yeah.
You can also play that too.
Like no, I mean I usually played StarCraft for like the campaign. I never really took it further than that.
Oh, I see.
Which
I
is
actually,
go ahead.
No, I never played campaign, so I don't really know the story of it.
Oh yeah. I'm like the opposite.
Yeah, but
It's cool.
also at the same time, like I wouldn't play Starkey by myself. Like I don't like 1v1, too much pressure.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind losing, but like I need some help, you know.
The funny thing is, I used to play like not so much StarCraft, but RTSs. I used to play like multiplayer in RTS.
Age of Empires and those kind of games.
Yeah, like Dawn of War and whatever, and
Even Warcraft.
Warcraft. Yeah, I used to play like back in my high school days, and like I would actually play pretty seriously. I do like build orders and shit, and everything, right? Like,
Oh wow, yeah.
but yeah, I kind of at some point I was like, I don't really feel like doing this anymore. I just kind of stopped doing it.
Yeah. I mean, it does take a lot out of you, right? Like for that for the entirety of the game. Like if you're in a game, it takes a toll because you're like always focusing on what to do next, and it could be like 1 hour or maybe like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But for that 45 minutes, you have to be like tuned in. You know, you can't just like zone out and do nothing.
It definitely gives you a rush, but like
Yeah.
I think at some point I was like, you know what, I have enough fun with like other elements of the game. I kind of just dropped the multiplayer portion of it. I was like, meh.
You're dying, man.
No. Just too many enemies.
Is that lava rock? That's sliding. That's a
Like
weird
slimes.
concept.
I think they're like slimes
Oh, I see.
because they split into smaller ones when you kill them.
Should they be
Oh.
resistant to fire?
They should be.
It should be.
You would think.
The only reason I changed to Ice Sorcerer was that, you know, although I was dealing a lot of damage with Flame, like Pyromancer, It just felt like all the fucking monsters from hell and evil. They were like, they were like all from fire and hell, right? So
Right.
I was like, oh, I mean, it would be better if I just chill them, right?
I think you had the right idea because the end game builds that I saw for Sorcerer were like
Ice
frost.
builds, yeah, frost
Yeah.
builds. I mean, for me, the only reason I went with the ice spencer, the ice sorcerer, is that it gives me time to like move away. It freezes them, and then
Yeah.
I have time to like do other shit.
People are saying ice shards is like mandatory. For this
Ice
season.
shards, yeah, that's my secondary primary skill. I mean, secondary skill, which is my right click.
I wonder. HTK said he was gonna play Sorcerer when season 1 comes out, so I wonder. We'll see.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun, but it's fucked because
Nobody cares
you're
about them.
well, no, your resistances are bugged. They're not working, right?
Oh, right, yeah, that too, yeah.
And they said they're not gonna fix it till season 2. So it's like, okay,
Yikes.
Oh, have they confirmed that?
yeah, they already said that.
Oh, yeah, that's fucked up. And I'm not gonna lie, but like this Paragon Point skill tree, I liked Diablo 3 better.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh?
I do too.
You don't like the Paragon boards? I kind of like them.
No, I mean it's too much. For me, I want it a little bit more simpler. And maybe they should, I mean Diablo 3 was a little bit too simple, but at the same time it was a little bit like at the same time like Diablo 4 is a little bit too complicated for my liking. Like there's way too many variables to think about. You can rotate the boards, like there's like a whole like level of fucking complicity in it.
Well, it's not.
Whereas Diablo 3, yeah, I agree, it's a little bit too like straightforward and simple. So maybe they should have added a little bit more complexity to Diablo 3 and make it and call it Diablo 4, but they just revamped it, right? So
Diablo 3 was like, yeah, you're right. It was a little too simple, and,
just
I
click
think
once and it's done.
they needed more balancing because like certain things in the Paragon system and the old one was like certain things were mandatory, like you basically get those 100%,
Yeah,
and then all the other things are just like useless, like they're just garbage.
yeah, it is, yeah. So the way I thought in Diablo 3, the Paragon points were like kind of a bonus, right? Like it doesn't really affect that much. Whereas now Paragon points are actually quite essential and crucial
Yep.
in your gameplay. So I see why they made it this way, because like your level cap is technically 60 or 50, whatever, like when your skill points are all set. And then it's all Paragon points afterwards, so
Well, let's not forget that Paragon system in general was completely different in Diablo 3. In Diablo 3, it was account wide, right?
yeah, that's true, yeah.
Basically, in this game, it's more just an extension of your level.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's why it's a little bit more complicated and kind of more focused into the details.
That's one thing I don't like. I liked it being account wide back then
Account wide, yeah.
because
Maybe, yeah, I think you're right. I think that's why I liked it so much, because you don't have to worry about it so much, because it's account wide. And then if
Well-
you log into another account, it carries over.
yeah, like you could play on. It doesn't matter which character you're playing on. You can work towards the same thing, right?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah, exactly. And the skill tree, fuck, I don't like the skill tree system.
yeah. To be honest, me and Riley were discussing this before. Like we kind of knew this going in, but we very much miss the glyph system with Diablo 3.
The what?
The glyph system.
Was there?
So like I think it was a glyph or ruin or whatever. Basically,
Runes.
yeah, ruin. Like when you get a skill, right? You had different
Yeah.
versions of the skill.
Yeah.
I feel like that actually had much more potential for builds than what we have now.
Yeah, I agree. Totally. Yeah, like I'm like, for me, like I'm stuck with Ice Sorcerer because it's so fucking frustrating and time consuming to change it back to something else,
Yeah.
and it costs a lot of money too.
Yeah. And that's partially by design. They want you to invest.
Yeah, and
But
then you can't just try it on anymore. Like it's like it costs so much money and effort, and then once you change it, then if I wanted to revert it back, there's no easy way. There's no save button. So like if you fuck it up, then you gotta start over again.
yeah, people were like, you know, they want more of the investment. Like they want you. Basically, Blizzard was like, okay, you guys can invest in your character, and then if you want to try the other builds, well, just make a new character.
Why
You know,
Yeah,
not?
and bring it up to
the,
60 again. Fuck.
that's the old Diablo 2 mentality, right? People are like, oh, if I want to do a new build, I'll just make a new character.
Yeah, but then okay, then if that's the idea, right? Then they should have like encouraged like cow level where you could just like max out your level really fast and really quick. Also
Yeah,
at the same time having fun. Also at the same time you could like do some little bit of gear grinding, like
yeah,
busing, right? Like the bus system. Although it wasn't like officially done, but there are a lot of people in the online community that were, willing to help you out with the cow levels, cow
yeah,
runs, right?
yeah. I think part of the problem is people look at these old systems with rose tinted glasses and they don't realize how archaic they were, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I used to run like those cow levels like every day and I was having so much fun. Although it's like same repetition, but it's like you get like a lot of good gears and it's fun to kill like a bunch of cows. They die so easily and like that's the fun. You get to choose your skills, you get to try your skills with those cows and like I mean, yeah, Diablo 2 was pretty good in all aspects. It's a little bit old now, but yeah.
Oh,
Anyways, I gotta go to bed.
Hey, man.
all right, good night, man.
Later, buds. See you tomorrow.
See ya. Oh,
Well, back to Halls of Torment, Ryan.
no, no, I'm done with that.
Back to Diablo 4.